Welcome back to AlphaCars and Motorcycles. My name is Ian, and today we're taking a look at this 2015 Mercedes-Benz E350 4Matic Sport. This is in exceptional condition, has a clean Carfax, and has over $10,000 worth of desirable factory options. So let's take a look together. Let's start off by taking a look at the exterior, and we can really just see how stunning this E350 is. With that iridium silver metallic paint, as part of the value-added improvements that we did, it was extensively detailed, including a paint correction. So now let's get a look at the body lines close up. Now taking a look at this rear wheel. You can just see how clean it is. No imperfections. And you can just also see how clean the caliper and the rotor is. None of that New England surface rust usually that these cars will exhibit, or any car I mean will exhibit. The passenger front wheel here, same thing. That caliper and rotor is just so clean. So the tires and brakes were done recently. The tires are at 70% life, front and rear. The front brakes have 90% material remaining, and the rear brakes have 80% material remaining. So now let's go on the driver's side. Really gorgeous paint on this car. You could do your hair in the reflection it gives off. Now we'll take a look at the driver's side wheels. You can see once again brakes very clean, including the caliper. These AMG wheels are really stunning. It's one of my favorite Mercedes wheel designs. It is all original paint and bodywork except for the hood, which the hood was professionally refinished. You can see now the windshield. Going over the roof of the car, the awesome moon roof. Trunk lid. So now that we've got a great idea of the exterior condition, let's move on to the interior. So let's start by just taking a look in the driver's quarters. You can see the driver's door card. Very clean and orderly. You can see the condition of the door and door seal. That nice Mercedes-Benz plaque there. Original stickers. You can see how clean the jam is. Same story up here. Really just looks like it's been sitting in a showroom. The driver's seat. Leather is in awesome condition with really, I mean, in my opinion, really not many signs of anyone really sitting here, especially on those bolsters that usually will show wear on the leather. Carpet's in great condition. You can see these awesome aluminum pedals. A feature I love is this storage cubby on the front side of the seat. So you can keep valuables in there. A lot of times they'll have that kind of storage cubby or features like that in Europe or in the European version of the vehicle, and then they come to the US and they're not optioned with them. But I like to see that still on here. There is one on the passenger side as well. You can see the steering wheel, how nice all the leather looks. All the buttons. You can see the dash, the gauge cluster. Center console. That keyless start system. Let's take a look in the back. Here's the door card. We'll check out the edges of the door, the gasket. Very clean. Same thing with the door jamb on the body of the car. Once again, very clean. No wear or damage to speak of. Here's the carpet, back of the seats, back of the front seats. Condition of the rear leather seats. Really doesn't look like much of anyone has sat back here. And we can see we have the awesome rear sunshade, which is included in one of the many packages this car has. So definitely check out the listing, as it will detail and break down the packages that this car has, so you know everything that's included. Now we have the other rear door card, checking out the other side of the interior and the back. Wonderfully clean door jamb. And now we'll look at this passenger rear door. All great. Let's look in the front passenger side now. Amazing condition, although it really speaks for itself. You can see the condition of the door itself. Once again, the door jamb. You can see even in there the hinges where the body harness or door harness goes through, all just very factory fresh. Same thing in the front, same story in the front. Taking a look at this passenger seat. Bolsters, all the leather in awesome shape. See the dash, the carpet. Let's open the glove box. Very clean, original owner's manual and the factory leather pouch, which is awesome. You can tell a car was cared for when that remains in it. And we can see the center console area and the dash from the passenger's perspective. That really elegant clock there in the center. Can you see how great all the buttons are? Nothing worn out. It's almost like no one pushed any buttons in here. In the center console, same thing. Really doesn't look like anybody has put much of anything in there. So now let's take a look in the trunk. So we can see we have the original carpet floor mats, all in great shape, freshly detailed. 12-volt outlet back here. You can see all the trunk carpet is really in fantastic condition. And the rear seats, they do fold down and they are split. You can see the split there, the 60-40 split. And there's even the original, the wheel lock case there. And you can see the rear seats are folded down by these levers here. So very practical, whether you're just doing shopping or maybe you're with the 4Matic all-wheel drive system, maybe you're gonna load your snowboards and skis in and go on a trip. Really a practical do-it-all machine. Just looking at all the edges of the panels here. Just really, really impressive. Okay, so let's give it a start now and we'll see how smooth this runs. We'll watch all the dash turn on and light up, and then we'll check out the engine bay. It always amazes me how smooth these engines run and start. You can see everything lighting up. We have the automatic climate control, the dual zone. You can see here 41,726 miles. So now let's pop the hood and we'll really see how smooth this engine runs. So here's the beating heart. You can see the original stickers on the radiator support there. I mean, just look how clean this engine bay is. You can see the cowl. Usually, this gets caked up with pine needles and leaves and grit and even dirt. If you don't if you leave it alone and don't detail it. So, I mean, you can just see how smooth this runs. You can hear it. You can see the hood insulation, underside of the hood, original factory stickers. Now let's get a little exhaust clip because these V6s do sound awesome. So I'm gonna put the mic by the exhaust and rev it from inside. Okay, now that we've taken a deeper look at the E350, there's just a couple light imperfections I do want to point out. One being right here. It's a little hard to see on camera. You can see that little line. There is a small scratch right here on the quarter panel, as you can see there. And on the passenger door, there is a small ding, as you can see right there. No paint damage, it's just a small ding.